What is something you find really cringe? Hey guys! I am Charlotte the Starlet. These are my girls, Angel and Greta, and this is my little boy Seth. Today we are doing another Reddit video at 11:30 p.m. Today's question is, what is something you find really cringe? And guess what the first answer is? Listening to my recorded voice. You get used to it, honestly. I definitely felt that way when I first started making these. Well, the second one's about recording too. And it's a good one. Recording yourself crying on social media. Imagine, like, we've all seen them. We've all seen videos of influencers crying, but never really think about the fact that, yeah, they had to stop and hit record first. I really wonder though, do influencers know they're gonna cry before they start recording? Because if they don't, I can sympathize a little bit. Like, sometimes you start crying without wanting to, but if they're there beforehand and they're just like, okay, I have to turn on the tears for this. That is very cringe. People who hate other people because they are simply enjoying their life. Yeah, I guess it's giving jealousy. Live, laugh, love. Oh no. My mom is one of these people. You know what? My mom has so many things around the house that say different things but all have that vibe. The one I have the biggest problem with is this one that says good vibes only. Like, really? Good vibes only? I've only ever seen that on Tinder. People who spend more time filming / taking pictures at gigs / sports events than actually living in the moment and enjoying it. Well, I'm a little bit like that. I might make 1 or 2 videos, but definitely not like the whole thing. Even though I don't go to like sporting events or gigs really. People whose entire personality is based on which political party they support. Yes. Oh my days, there's too much of that in Britain. I'm pretty damn sure there's too much of that in America as well. People being all beggy and desperate for attention. Yeah, although I can't lie, I've put stuff like that like on my Snapchat and stuff. But the thing is, I didn't mean for them to come off that way. Family bloggers. Constantly having your life recorded as a child can really F you up. Especially since a lot of the time the parents are just using their children for content. Yeah, I mean, I guess I agree. I've never really thought about it though, because I have only ever watched one family channel. But I can imagine being those kids ain't very fun sometimes. My past self. Facts. The kind of cynicism that make people think anything that's sincere is idealistic or cringe. Thank you. I'm definitely one of those people. I'm idealistic and I have a big imagination. Like, cynical people only say stuff to depress you. Those black and white hentai hoodies / pants. People think it makes them look confident wearing those out in public, but it's just cringe emo. Men using the term alpha unironically. I bet. I don't think I've actually met a guy that's done that, but I bet they get annoying real fast. Couples that speak to each other as babies in public. Aww, look at that sweetie boo boo kind of crap. I just can't stand it. Yeah, I hated how that sounded coming out of my mouth. You have to see this video. It's only like 5 minutes long. Sets up phone in front of me. This is me and my sister. My sister is a lot worse than me though. She legit made me sit through the whole film of us just so she can make one joke at the end. Oh, and do you guys want to know the worst part? She forgot. I'm nowhere near that bad. Like, I'm actually conscious of this kind of stuff. A disastrous engagement during someone else's wedding. Yeah, that's kind of rude. TikTok dances on the streets / public areas. Yeah, like there was that infamous one by Addison Rae, wasn't there? It is a bit soul crushing to think about that's what every single one of them does. Every single copycat. Adults whose entire lives revolve around Disney or Harry Potter. What's wrong with that? Okay, first of all, this is me but with Michael Jackson. And second of all, I don't see how it's a bad thing, legit. I do love Disneyland though, and I still love the princesses and stuff. Oh, Star Wars, that's a good one. That is a good one. If there is another fandom that is very similar to Michael Jackson fans, it would be the Star Wars fans. Oh, look at this person defending Harry Potter. Oh, they mentioned like sports guys though. That's another good one. Like some football and basketball guys are ridiculous. People following trends instead of being themselves. I feel like people who say this don't really use the internet. Like, sometimes being yourself isn't good enough. Especially if you want to do stuff like TikTok or YouTube videos. Trends are for the anxious. The overuse of the word cringe, especially when used as anything but a verb. Really? Because I swear cringe is like in the actual dictionary though. I guess it has been a bit like overused recently. I don't think I'm a person who like uses it too much though. Or maybe I am. It can be a noun too. It's when it's used as an adjective that it's cringeworthy. Oh no, that's the main way I use it. The word glizzy used for hot dogs. Me. Oh, I feel that. I feel that. Most, if not all, TikTok trends / dances. I'd never insult anyone over it because I'm a respectful person, but man, TikTok scares me. I'll never get the platform. One time an entire light was stolen from my school bathroom because of a TikTok trend. Said trend was literally stealing. Mega cringe. I'm one of the only ones in my family who doesn't have it. Almost all my adult family has it. See, the thing is, I do have a TikTok, but I would never do those kind of things. Bro, one of my co-workers' brain has like rotted because he gets on TikTok excessively. He watches a lot of dating advice shit on there. He straight up believes in the red pill, blue pill, and black pill. Shit. What is he on about? All these prank videos getting millions of views. Yeah, I mean, I don't really watch prank videos much. Like, I've only ever consistently watched one because I fancy the guy. And he's got some crazy ones, but not the craziest, you know? Like, I've seen some clips of some other really bad ones. Like, there was some guy who did a prank of killing this boy's like best friend right in front of him. Like, are you kidding me? Loud chewing. Yes, this really annoys me, but at this point, it's something I have kind of just learned to live with, because that person might not be able to control that. Watching people try to be naturally photogenic because they noticed that someone was trying to take candid photos. The way people act on social media, especially post-COVID, it's just become so normalized. I know I sound like a boomer, but everything is so much more calculated nowadays, and it makes my skin crawl. I find it really cringe how most influence/content creators kinda end up turning into a salesman. Like, nobody even tries to hide it anymore, it's just accepted. Well, yeah, like, it kind of is their job. Andrew Tate, fact. People who post their entire life on social media. People who write uwu or subwe or something like that. Most weebs basically, yeah. Overprotective parents that enable shitty behavior in their kids rather than fixing it. They are just setting their kids up for failure down the road. Damn. Shout out to my parents. Twerking. That's kind of my go-to move. Smashing cake on someone's face on their birthday. Or even worse, their wedding day. Like, I've heard of that actually ending marriages before they even begin. The obviously rehearsed interviews with late night hosts like Jimmy Fallon and James Corden. Are they rehearsed? Like, I've never really thought about it. Not kissing your homies when you go home after school. Making something someone's whole personality. I like cows, but I'm not going to decorate my house with them. Then I guess we're two different people. Because if I love something that much, I'm gonna do it. People whose lives are absolute self-induced disaster and post selfies with motivational quotes telling other people how to think and live. Yeah, although it is pretty funny when they don't realize the contradiction. When every word in a sentence is capitalized. Like really, that's never really bothered me. So, there we have it, guys. Give me your answer in the comments. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give the like button and the notification bell a little kiss. And subscribe to become a Starlet. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram and Tumblr. And my Patreon for more adult videos. But yeah, see you guys later. Bye!